I'm Christina.
I'm Scott.
And I want to start by just saying it's an act of the Holy Spirit that we even made it here. Really, truly. Leading up to this conference, there was just spiritual attacks, physical, spiritual attacks, primarily upon my husband. Starting with like the sermon on Sunday, he felt like the pastor was like giving him looks, and then throughout the church, he's like, everybody's angry at me, or something's going on, like I'm getting these nasty looks, and he started to believe that our daughter had gone to single life before. He's like, I don't know, maybe she said some terrible lies about me or something. He was starting to believe just things that didn't make sense, and we were talking about it, and he didn't want to come. I mean, he was feeling unwell, and he woke me up in the middle of the night. He's like, I'm not going tomorrow. I'm not going to go. And I was like, what do you mean you're not going to go? This is going to be good. It was after our first day. And so we woke up our daughter in the middle of the night at 2 a.m, woke her up, and we had a family conversation. And she's like, we got to pray about this. I'm like, yes, we do. So as a family at 2 a.m, after our first session on Wednesday, we just all came and prayed together and broke off the attack. But it was like after that, I was like, I know that God has something so amazing in store for us this week, that the devil was coming against us that hard and trying everything in his power, from making him physically ill, laying on the floor, to having spiritual attacks leading up to this that started days before this even started. And so, I mean, we've just gotten so much out of this already. We've broken through things that had been like simmering in the background that needed to be talked about, and the message from Brendan on offense is just so powerful, and I'm so thankful to have heard that and to hear the application for the tools. Like, we went through Lamb 1 and we started Lamb 2, but for me, I'm very concrete, and that really was just so eye-opening of a way to use that in such a way that, like, we're going to use it all the time. I mean, hopefully less and less as we get less offended, but I think, for Scott, it just really opened his eyes to just how much of a role offense was playing in our lives. Like, as you go further along and you don't deal with things, it just, it starts simmering, and just powerful things are happening. I've just, like, in these short span of days, watched my husband growing and drawing just so much closer to the Lord, and he's like, we've really got to put God first, and we always knew that, but just it feels so much more real how we're going to do that, and just really just turning to him so much more than we have in the past, and just, again, really tangible ways. And so this is an awesome thing. So if you guys are listening to this, you should definitely come. You have anything you want to add? No.
Nope.